Welcome back, everyone, to episode, four of Rule the Waves. The reason why I'm having that question to begin with is just I've actually recorded some amount of recording off camera. You haven't seen it. It happened in the past. It should have been episode 4, but this is now going to be episode 4 because nothing really happened, and it was a long fight, like a 30-minute fight where we just chased them, but because our battleships are the same speed as theirs, we couldn't really get close enough to fight them. And on top of that, sadly, I think they actually scored some hits on us, but we weren't able to score any hits. Not a single one. So that'll be a small minor loss if you were tracking the victory point totals for our war. Will be a little bit lower than it was. I mean, our differences will be a little bit narrower. We're not winning by quite as much, is what I'm trying to say. However, that's it was boring, so I'm not going to do it on camera. So I might start getting confused about stuff that I've done on camera or off camera, but I just don't want, it's a lot of tedium to go through every single battle for you guys. I mean, I'm going to do it because it's the game. I mean, I'm playing it. But for those watching, it's really, that last battle was horrendously boring. It was boring for me. I was getting really frustrated. To the point where I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to, at the possible cost of armor or firepower, I think I'm going to design faster ships just so I can close with the enemy. Because I'm annoyed. Like, that was really annoying. So, let's get up to 17. Get our light cruiser out of there. Those are probably heavy cruisers since they don't have any light cruisers. There it is. So as long as we stay at our right of north, we should have a good chance of having the wind in our favor. Let's lure these guys all the way down into our battleship trap. Looks like they're just going for it. No qualms. But this is what happened last time too. It took quite a while for our battleships to close. This is the problem, right? So they can just always move away, which is probably what they'll do here too. Now, if this is surely, I think, their battleship line, if I'm not mistaken, and that is when things get a little more interesting. Their battleships seem to be less reluctant to engage. We'll just see if that actually happens here. What the heck is going on? Let's turn off division names. Gets a little confusing to me. Let's turn off AI control even, because I don't know what this guy's doing. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so there's their battleship line, but whether or not we'll ever close with each other, this is exactly how the last battle went. Okay, so get ready, Tortuga. It looks like you might be recording more dead space. Stuff that'll never see the internet. Because if they never close with us, we can't force it. Alright, well, we can. What I see here is a bit of a opportunity. How late in the day is it? It's noon, so that's good. If we keep going east, eventually we'll be able to push north, and they're not smart enough to take into account the coast. They might just run smack into the coast, and I can use that as a maneuvering opportunity. So it's a little cheaty, but let's actually get a fight. All I want to do is fight. I'm not going to tell them, I'm not going to cheat them into a corner where they can't shoot. I just want to cheat them into an area where they're forced to fight me. Okay, so we know that they only have 3 battleships left. They had 5 to begin with, and we sank 2. So we have never gotten all 6 of our battleships. For some reason, I have 6 battleships here, but it only ever lets me bring 5. And this is what I'm talking about, where they decide to do their little silly thing where they run away. So annoying. Alright, well, let's just move on quickly. This might be another game, another one that we have to like scrap in the end. Let's get these guys to make sure that they're going at least south of east, not north of east, because I want to wedge them into this wall over here eventually. So there's hope. There's hope for this episode in the end. Not a great amount of hope, because they are doing that silly little thing. I mean, is that it? Are they just deciding that's it for the fight? No, they're coming back. So it's rather weird. We need to get them into this area. Where is my... Good lord. Alright. We're just going to send this person to support. And line ahead. That's fine. Support, that's perfect there. Just go to AI mode so I don't have to worry about you. Okay, let's set all the things to AI mode. In fact, a small investment of time now should help me not have to worry about things later. Okay, so good. Now the trick with this AI control stuff is you have to make kind of small motions. Unfortunately, it looks like their ships actually have disengaged. I'm annoyed, a little annoyed. If they were to disengage, they would go back to port. Let's go 16 since, well, we're just moving out in the open. The only good thing about this recording is we might be able to keep it because this is a lot shorter than my previous battle, which is like 20 minutes of this. And I can see from the recording that we're only at about... So good, we can sink something of theirs. Just to piss them off. Oh, actually, this is potentially their fleet. It is actually their fleet. I think they're trying to run away, though. And I think as soon as they get in here, they go into port and we don't see them ever again. Like that. Okay, that was just so stupid. Okay, well, look, I'm sorry you had to watch that, but if we continue quickly, it's possible that we could see a real engagement. I mean, we've already won this war from a victory point standpoint, sinking 2 of their battleships. I don't think that's a deficit they can come back from. Even though I should say, since the last turn, the last episode that you've watched, we've advanced several turns, and they are really doing a number on our shipping. It doesn't say it here, but they keep sinking, you know, up to 12 of our convoy ships every turn. So the unrest level has actually gone up. I don't have any way of countering that, unfortunately, because I don't have any way of countering it. West Africa, Southeast Asia. So we need one in the Indian Ocean. One of these from Southeast Asia should go to the Indian Ocean. Oh, we have... Wait, no. Yeah. I'm going to send this guy from the Mediterranean to the Indian Ocean. We'll send him to active stations. We haven't interrupted any shipping in the Mediterranean yet, unfortunately. So we'll just move him to the Indian Ocean. The reason being is to hopefully satisfy our tonnage requirements, which might not technically be satisfied. They're not satisfied only in the Indian Ocean. Oh, they're also not satisfied in Northeast Asia. I thought I sent a minesweeper over there like ages ago. I sent 2. Has the tonnage requirement increased? Who is in Northeast Asia? Yeah, I have 5,900. I thought the total I needed was 5,600. I guess things have changed. Now I need some weird number. Another 700 means that I have to send essentially another light cruiser over there. Alright, fine. Well, that's fine. I just don't have it yet, people, so you're free to complain. I just can't do anything quite yet. As soon as some more of my light cruisers get built, which is soon, we'll send some over. Alright, so here it goes. Here's the onslaught of German ships that are just sinking everywhere. 5, 7 total. Now, I did this last time. Let's actually fight this battle. They eluded us last time. Let's see if we can get a little more lucky. Torpedo range irrelevant, because I don't have torpedoes. Obviously, the first thing we're going to want to do is go squad max and just head right at them. Okay. Well, right at where they're going. And now they're going away from me. Which is smart. That's what I would do. It's almost surely a heavy cruiser, which means that we will almost surely just let them run away. But I think when they run away, eventually we might get lucky and they might run to port. Is that what they're doing? Oh, jeez, man. Why is it that we're so unlucky? Okay, let's see. Did any damage actually get taken by us? No, 0%. That's fine. Now, we're just pointing our nose right at their ship, so we're going to have to content with only one 12-inch shot. I'm okay with that. But they are firing their 6-inch guns, so technically my 6-inch gun should be in range as well. Anyways, the good news is, actually, I don't want to change course, but I already ruined it, huh? The good news is we actually hit them, and with the 12-inch, it's possible maybe we did some engine damage. Where's our guns? It looks like they have slowed down. Let's actually choose to go at a bit of an angle because no, actually let's not do that until they go back up to 15. They're at 15. As soon as if it says 20, I'm gonna have to just hope my 6-inch guns can get lucky. Right now, I have no idea what guns I'm actually firing at them. I have no idea. But we should be firing our 6-inch guns at them. I mean, that is not modeled. The casemate's graphics don't ever change, but they're going 20 yet. Okay, so now they're going 20, I'm just gonna have to roll the dice and try to get lucky by firing all my 6-inch guns at them as well. And they're still in range. Okay, we hit again. Let's just try to get lucky. All right. Let's turn a little bit. Not so much that we lose speed, hopefully. They're gonna get away. At least we did light damage to them. That's nice. Okay, here we go again. It's fine. Let's just... Oh, good. Okay, this is nice. Let's go right at them. I don't know. We're not going to get a broadside off, but I don't know which way they're going. I'm assuming south, but they might actually be going north. I'm going to go slow because the moment I hit spacebar to progress this turn, I want to react immediately. By the way, why are you not showing me my firing lines? I mean, that's weird. Okay, well anyway, it doesn't matter. They're going north. It's a turn. You can actually make changes in the middle of that minute, but obviously you just have to be really quick. Okay. I'm pretty sure they have torpedoes, unfortunately, but basically it's whoever identifies who first. It's such a silly mechanic because it's obvious that they're the enemy ship, but for some reason we're not firing at them because we don't know if it's them or not. Okay, good. So they were, I mean, I say good, but they identified us first. Now we are avoiding torpedoes, so it's actually kind of good that our rudder got stuck there. Now we should be able to open fire. We are firing only 6-inch guns. I mean, feel free to open fire. It's going to be a lot more effective for us to fire at them than them at us because we've taken 4% damage, sure, but we have such good armor. Again, just remember, 10-inch belt is going to be very hard for a 6-inch gun to penetrate, even at point blank. Unfortunately, this will be the end of this charade because we're going to move in circles, and that'll be the end of it. Okay, well, we've gotten unlucky. Quite unlucky. It might still be a win. Yeah, it's a marginal victory. So we did really light damage to them. It's unfortunate. So they got 2 heavy hits on us and we only got 6 medium hits on them. Wait, no, that's the other way around. They got 6 medium hits, but we only got 2 heavy hits. I'm surprised that they held up so well. Now, where did they end up? They went south, it looks like. Okay. Well, those are two very small engagements, almost not worth reporting. I really hope that this gets a little better very quickly, because I just don't find this like, why are they avoiding us? Don't they know it's that I'm recording a video here and I need interesting things? Let's let them not off cheaply. Oh, okay, wow, central firing. Speaking of not being able to hit anything, okay, good. So now we're actually sinking them, 2 ships there, and they didn't sink any of ours. Very good. Coastal raid, well, we're at 15 minutes. I really hate coastal raids, but I'll accept it anyway. Okay, we have a single heavy or light cruiser. Fine, let's just do it. Let's go in. We just need to sink 1 ship and then get away. So I'm going in at 20 so that I can try to retreat very quickly. Okay, good. Let's go. This is definitely a light ship, so probably a minesweeper. We'll go squad max. They might start react. Oh, that is maybe not. Okay, wind is north, so let's go north. Okay, well, let's see. This might be a heavy cruiser. Nope, it's minesweeper. Okay, good. Patrol boat class means it's generated by the computer, so it doesn't have any capabilities. We look at it and you can't even find it because it's not a real class. Okay, I'm glad that that didn't crash the game though. Usually the patrol ships have a chance of being one of your actual minesweepers, like my Columbia we saw. Oh, that was, you didn't see the Columbia, huh? Because that was in a previous video that nothing happened. Anyway, it either generates one of your minesweeper classes, or sometimes it generates a generic one if you don't have enough. But they still generate like some patrol boats. Okay, we have the red line, which means we're firing, but obviously not very effectively. Like, are you kidding me? Are we even firing? I see white dots, but sometimes those happen. I'm not sure if they're actual shots. Okay, there we go. That should sink it. Just 1 more for good measure. Oh, 2 more. Okay, well, now she's going down. So that's our 1 ship. If we wanted, now we can just bugger off. 3,000 points for free. Yeah, we'll kind of do that, in fact. I'll just head north. We're not going to worry about that ship. She's definitely sinking. So we'll just kind of move along and see if there's any other ships that we should try to sink. If there are, maybe we'll sink them, maybe we won't. So here's another ship. Transport ship. Yeah, we'll just sink this one on the way out. Should be pretty easy. Just get a little bit closer. They heave too. They just abandoned ship anyway. So that means that they're going to sink. That's why I'm not firing, but sometimes it keeps saying they're heaving too. So I like to kind of patrol around to make sure that they aren't faking it. Unknown ship. That one looks like a minesweeper, so we'll head it right at him. Another unknown ship. Ah, that's a battery, so we'll be a little more careful about that. Another unknown ship. These could actually be destroyers. They are running away as if they are. Yes, destroyers. Running for port. It's a little silly, right? You couldn't just go into port and... This one claims to be a battle cruiser. That's not true. You couldn't just go into port and hide. I mean, you could, expecting that your minesweepers your mines would protect you, but that's fine. They're obviously just going to dock. Wait, are they? Yes. Okay, well, let's head south around this gun. Yeah, I know, it's a land target. Okay, now this is a little more frightening because this could be, what could it be? It's a destroyer, I think. So not frightening, in fact, this is ideal. Let's head right at him. If we get lucky, we can fire enough shots, maybe sink them. Okay, here we go. They're actually fighting us. I'm not sure why. I want to be careful about torpedoes. For some reason, we are having a really hard time hitting them from like point blank. I mean, mind you, we are like 2,000 yards from each other. And they are hitting us. This is ridiculous. My ships couldn't hit the broadside of, well, a barn would be smaller than a destroyer, I guess. I think they are also making for port. If that is the case, the land target is now firing at us. I'm just surprised we did hit him with a 6-inch, but no damage done, I guess. Oh, come on. Freundlab, you're not my favorite in the world right now. Could you just maybe hit once? Are you even firing? Yeah, one of your turrets is disabled, but you are supposedly firing. You know, if they hit you with a torpedo, I'm okay with it now. I've come to peace that you're just a terrible, terrible ship. You can't do anything right. And the least you could do is at least ram one of their ships. That's right, ram them. Oh, you're hit by a torpedo. And you're probably going to sink now. Well, I hope you're happy. I am. I am, because you're useless. You are a useless ship. Totally useless. You couldn't hit anything. You just can't hit anything. Normally I would replay, wouldn't play that poorly, but that ship really pissed me off. Yes, and I know that it doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. It's a really silly thing. I'm really surprised that we didn't hit the destroyer at all. 6-inch guns don't have a problem hitting destroyers. Those are the highest caliber gun that doesn't get a disadvantage against destroyers. So it wasn't that. Well, we've gone 23 minutes, so what I'll probably do is accept this fleet battle, just so we don't get the 100 victory point penalty, and then we'll probably have to play this on camera in the next video because, wow, we don't even have a light cruiser with us now. Not that they are very helpful. We've seen that they are just trash, such trash at hitting the other ships. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that they're that bad. Anyway, this is one of those fleet engagements that, luckily enough, we'll start by spotting them. So that gives us at least a slightly better chance of actually fighting. However, I'll do this one in the next episode. So thanks for watching this, and I'll catch you for a fleet battle in the next episode.